Hello YouTube, it's Alpha Lorraine. Just wanted to jump on real quick because I see that Moldavite is trending, and that's a beautiful thing, right? We want people to heal, and we want people to move to the next levels in their lives, and it's an exciting thing to see that people are interested in Moldavite, and more people are moving toward it. But what I've been noticing is, people say some of the most negative things about, there are a lot of things, good things that people are saying, but there are a lot of people who have heard really negative things about it, and so they have this fear about it being something other than what it really is. And so I thought, although I'm not a crystal specialist or anything like that, I know Moldavite because I've worked with it for 2 years, and I do have other crystals. So I'm no expert. I can only speak from experience, and I can only speak from what I know to be true. And so I thought I'd offer a video just giving people 15 things that they can expect from a Moldavite. And although I believe it is important, it's important to do any research for anything that you're using to change your life, anything you're going to consume. You need to research it. You need to talk to people. You need to see what information you can find on Google, YouTube, wherever. But you can't just start dealing with something and not really know how it could or won't affect your life. And Moldavite is the truth. It is a healing stone. It's a stone of love, and it's only going to take you to the next level in your life, depending on the intention you put in it, and depending on how serious you are about using it. The number one thing is it will help you remove anything that's blocking you from being your highest self. And you'll start noticing things disappearing, or you'll start noticing that you move away from certain things, or just things change. Things will start changing for you. You'll notice that. Number two is, it's not the enemy. I have a list here because I'm a rambler and sometimes I get off track. So I'm just looking at my list, and then I'll elaborate on each one. So forgive me for looking down. So it's not the enemy. Sometimes the journey may seem scary, spiritually and mentally, because things will change quickly. And you'll start seeing things and for what they are. And it's a scary thing to see your life changing because you're not sure where you're going, and that's a good thing. Just know that Moldavite is working on your behalf, and it's nothing bad about it. It's not gonna feel good, but it'll move you to where you need to be. People have mentioned in videos that they've seen aliens, evil beings, etc. But understand that Moldavite is just really showing you who you are. You see the ugly parts of you, and it doesn't look good, but it is what it is. And seeing it may not feel good, but sometimes those are the things that we have to address. In order for us to move from one level to the next, sometimes we got to take a real hard look at where we are, and we don't necessarily want to do that in most cases. But Moldavite will force you to look at those things. You basically are being shown the ugly parts of yourself that need healing. So number three is Moldavite will allow you to see your path more clearly. Things will start to make sense. You'll have a sense of clarity. You just have to pay attention to the synchronicities, pay attention to your emotions and your feelings, and accept them and deal with them. Number four is it will force you to self-evaluate. Remember, this is really sort of a spiritual cleansing. Number five is it will give you strength in areas where you're weak. You really will become a stronger person in the areas where you're weak, because Moldavite knows that these are the areas that you need to work on. Um, Number 6 is it will remove certain people and situations from your life who don't add value and are distracting you from your mission. So, sometimes some situations we should have been let go, some jobs we should have been let go, some relationships, some friendships, some shit is just not good in our lives. And sometimes it needs to go. And it's hard for us to make those decisions. But Moldavite will move things out of your way. You'll see things happening and things will begin to change. But it's only for your good. I mean, it's just real life situations, that we hold on to that don't really add value to our lives. We're comfortable, we're content, and those things are not good for us. Moldavite is going to move that shit out of the way. Get ready for it. Number 7 is it will offer you a sense of love and peace once you've connected with it. Number 8, it is not evil. It is not evil. It's not evil. It'll feel evil because some of the things that you'll go through don't feel good, but it's not evil. Number 9 is Moldavite is coming to earth to offer you assistance in areas that you may not be able to handle alone. Sometimes it's just hard. Number 10 is it will help you enhance the gifts you couldn't seem to be confident enough to walk in. It's just a sense of peace and confidence, and it's just, you can't explain it. You know that this Moldavite is working on your behalf, so it gives you a sense of strength and courage, and that you can do it. You can make it. Number 11 is it will make you want to be a better person altogether. You'll see things differently. You'll feel differently about things. The way Moldavite blesses you and comes into your life and changes you, and changes situations in your life, and there's a sense of peace and happiness, and you really just want to be a better person. I mean, everybody's not like that, so some people might just continue to be whatever. I don't know how you will, because Moldavite is fast acting. It's a real thing. It's not a joke. It works on your behalf. Number 12 is it helps you to change outcomes just by trusting it. Just by trusting that whatever's happening in your life is meant to be, and at the end of it all, it's gonna work in your favor. I mean, everything's gonna be good. It's real messy. Stuff is all crazy. You'll see things. It'll seem like your life is falling apart, when actually what's happening is all of the mess is being removed from your life, so that you can really be a better person, so that your life will be better, so that you'll be happy and content and where you need to be in life. It'll take you to your next level in life, probably where you should have been 10 years ago, maybe. I don't know. I know in my life when things started to change, it was scary. And you look at some of my other videos and you see, I mean, I went through a lot, but at this point right now, I'm 53 years old. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life, because certain things were removed from my life. I see things differently, so it's certain things that I choose not to associate with. And I have the courage to not put myself in situations where I'm not comfortable. But I've done a whole lot in these last 2 years, and the courage and the strength, I believe, came solely from Moldavite. If you look at my other videos, you see that I left my job of being a letter carrier after 17 years, and I didn't really have another job. I just knew that I needed to leave. I was so unhappy there. I didn't have time to do the things that I wanted to do creatively. I wasn't able to really focus on the things that I want from life, and I left, and it's been the best move I've ever made. Here I am. I just redid my one of the rooms in the house. All the children have moved out, and so I redid this room, and this is my meditation room. And then I have another room that we're working on, so we're going to start a podcast. I got a lot of things going on, so Moldavite did all the work. I mean, it didn't do the work. it gave me the strength to do the work and to see who I am and the things that I desired and the things that I would put here to do. I had the courage to do it and move in faith. And Moldavite will do that for you. The other thing is, Moldavite will stop working for you. It will be quiet. If Moldavite will speak to you, once you build a relationship with it, it will speak to you and it'll tell you your next move, the things that you need to do. I know it sounds crazy, but it's real. And you'll feel that you need to make a move, but sometimes you're not ready to deal with that thing that Moldavite is focusing on. And so Moldavite will stop. You'll feel it. You'll feel that Moldavite is not working. It will stop working until you decide to make that move. When you do that, then it's like, okay, now we can go to the next thing. But it'll stop right there. So if you're having any issues where you think Moldavite is not working and Moldavite is waiting for you to make the moves, it's always got your back. But it can't help you if you won't be obedient and cooperate. I mean, it's here to help you. And so you got to do the work to do the healing and move to the next levels that you need to move to. But ultimately, once you get your Moldavite, what I will say is please do not buy Moldavite from like Amazon or from China or any place like that. Try to find your local metaphysical stores and walk in and touch it so that you know that it's real. Moldavite is very, very energetically powerful. You'll feel it when you touch it. Some people can't handle it because it'll give you a headache. I mean, it is very strong. It's very powerful. So I don't advise anybody to, order online. I did order a few pieces from Moldavite Family. I took a chance initially 2 years ago when I bought a couple of pieces. It's a company called Moldavite Family I ordered from, and they won't want the money. But I bought a few pieces here locally where I live at metaphysical stores. And as soon as I walked in, I knew it was the real deal. As soon as I touched it, I knew it was the real deal. When I paid for it and got it in the car, it was it was hard to drive home because it was so strong. It was giving me a headache. I mean, I tried to put it under the seat. I tried to close it up in the packaging. Moldavite is real. So once you get it and cleanse it and you connect with it and you put the intention into it, it will start working right away. If you're telling the Moldavite, look, I need to find a new job. I need to get the strength to leave this relationship. I need to exercise more. I need to change my life. I don't know. Everybody needs something different. But whatever it is that you really need, that you need to move toward to change your life, to make your life better, Moldavite is going to do it. It's going to peel back all them layers of bull crap that's not helping you. It's going to move all of those people out of the way that are distracting you. All of the bullshit that you do will be taken away. So get ready. It works, and it works on your behalf. And you'll notice changes in your life soon after you get it. Moldavite brought me closer to God. Now, I'm not talking about Jesus or deity. I'm just saying the oneness and the fulfillment and the wholeness where I feel like I'm connected. I'm connected with the universe. I'm connected with what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I'm connected to it all. I can feel the moves I need to make. I can feel when I'm not in the right space. I can feel when people are not working on my behalf. Or I don't want to say working on my behalf, but when people that I shouldn't have in my circle or people I shouldn't be around and stuff like that. So, Moldavite has changed my life 100%. And it's brought me closer to God, the things of God, love, peace and love, like loving people, grace, just having grace to deal with difficult people, loving people from a distance, knowing that sometimes you don't have to be, some people are not good for you. It doesn't mean that you can't still love them, but grace to know that they have to grow in some areas and they're not good for you. But we can still love them, and that's where I am. But the things, the love is intense. I'm just really loving me, And I'm loving my family and the time that I get to spend with my children and my grandchildren and my 93-year-old grandmother. And I'm just my business and my meditation room and the new thing we're working on with the podcast. Just life's good, and I thank God for directing me to Moldavite. So about 15 minutes in, so I'm just, hopefully this helps you. Hopefully you'll know that it is not the enemy and it is a good thing. So thank you for listening, and be blessed, and do your thing.